Hey everyone, this is Adam with the Adam Lee team in Keller Williams Realty East Valley. This is the November 2013 video newsletter. Like always, want to jump right into the market information and the numbers. First of all, the listing inventory went up. We saw a pretty good spike from September into October. It's continuing to climb, which also means that the absorption rate went up. So the absorption rate, what that means to you is that's our month supply. So how long would it take for us to absorb the inventory that's on the market? So that went from 3 months to 3.4 months in October, meaning that there's more homes being put on the market than are being sold. So therefore the sold to list price also went down as well. It went from 96.5% down to 96%. And what that means is, in order to sell your home right now, you have to be a little more realistic. We were able to put the homes on the market for higher than the comps could sustain, the comparable properties. Now we don't have that ability. If you want your home to sell, then you need to price it accordingly. You need to price it aggressively so that you can actually get it sold. Also, the days on market went up from 60 to 65 days. And what that means is you're going to sit. It's going to sit a little bit longer. Now, some properties are still selling within days, some of them within hours. But generally, those are the homes that are priced extremely well and are also upgraded. If your home is extremely upgraded, then yeah, you can ask for a little bit more and you're probably going to get it. Not saying that it'll praise for that, but you're probably going to get it. If your home isn't upgraded a lot, then yeah, you're really skating a fine line of it's just going to sit, or it's going to sit so you can get the price that you want. So there are also some other things that are coming into play, especially the beginning of next year, that you need to be aware of. One is the Dodd Frank Act. Google it, look it up. It's going to be a game changer in the lending industry. The two biggest things are how the ability to repay a loan is viewed. So things are being judged slightly different, and now the government is going to help regulate it for us, and we all know how well that goes over. They're going to regulate how high of a debt-to-income ratio banks can go, and it's a lower debt-to-income ratio than what we previously have had and what we have now. So what that means is people who are right on the cusp of being able to qualify or not qualify, now they're going to be pushed out of the market. Now that affects everyone, buyers and sellers. So if you're looking to buy a house, you need to be aware of it, because you may need to get under contract and get into a property before the end of the year. What it looks like on the selling side, same thing. You may want to sell your house before the end of the year because we don't know what this exactly is going to look like. One of the other things about it is how investors are going to be looked at when they're looking into getting a property. So if they have multiple properties, then there's a good chance that they're not going to be able to get a new loan. Where now, if you have a property that's rented out, that's considered part of your income, and they will count that as some of your income. The Dodd Frank Act is making that so that can't be the case. Now, keep in mind, the Dodd Frank Act was put into place and was voted on back in 2010. Well, since then, the market self-corrected itself, but this is still going into place January 10th, 2014. So it is going to be a game changer in the lending industry. And this isn't, I'm not just talking mortgage lending, it can affect auto loans as well. Because, like I said, this ability to repay, it's going to be looked at differently from different banks. And with most of the buying power coming from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac backed properties or loans, it's going to get a little sticky. And so the first part of next year could get a little hairy putting your home on the market or looking to purchase a home, depending on where you fall into place on this Dodd Frank Act. So if you want any more information on it, or if you want us to consult with you on a one-on-one basis according to what you're looking to do, please don't hesitate to call or email us. We're talking a lot about it to people who are kind of sitting on the fence right now, trying to figure out, do I put my house on the market now, or do I put it on the market at the beginning of the year? You want to make sure that you have your information as best as you can. We don't have all the information on it. So as we get it, we're going to be trickling it out to you so you can be aware of it. Because like I said, you want to make sure you get as many ducks in a row as possible so that you know what you're up against. And it could not have any substantial markings on the market, but it could have a huge detrimental impact on the market as well. We don't know at this point. But with the pathway that we have, the path we're on now, with the absorption rate continuing to go up, meaning more homes are being put on the market than are being sold, it is changing the market. The market is definitely shifting. A lot of investors are out of the market at this point. Like I said, you just want to be aware of it. Most people still have plenty of equity to sell their home. This is a phenomenal time to be a move-up buyer, meaning sell your home, get into a bigger home or a different home. Now is the perfect time for those buyers and sellers. So again, if there's anything that we can do for you, please let us know. We'd love to be able to consult with you. As always, we're so grateful for the referrals that we have pouring in. We really appreciate you being willing to stamp your name to ours. So make it a great November, and we'll see you next month.